Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pam and I teach you tips and tricks on how to feel beautiful inside and out. Today we are going to be doing an at-home blowout. You guys, I've gone to the salon, I've gotten professional blowouts, and let me tell you that I just prefer to do mine at home. I'm going to show you how to achieve an at-home blowout using the Revlon dryer brush. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so to get started with our tutorial, we are going to go over the supplies that we need, and all of this will be linked down below. So to get started, we're going to grab our Kerastase Nectar Thermique Heat Protectant. A dime size amount will do. I'm going to start at the bottom of my hair and work my way up to the roots. Whatever's left over on my hands will be worked through the roots, but it will not weigh down my hair, which is really important. The entire purpose of this tutorial is to build volume and body. So we're going to get the hair sectioned off, and we're going to grab a gator clip. I got these on Amazon and I love them because they slide right into the hair and I don't have to worry about, using a hair tie and wrapping it around and doing all that stuff. I take the dryer brush and I only use this on level high, although it does have the low option. I have really heavy hair and high just gets the job done for me. And I run the dryer brush through my hair starting at the root, lifting it up and off my scalp to build body and volume. I go underneath the section and over the section, and you'll notice that although I rotate it right when I get it off the scalp onto the brush, I kind of run it through pretty slowly, and that's just to make sure that each piece of hair is dried evenly. I also wanted to make sure that I note that this dryer brush is amazing, and it can be a little bit intimidating if you do not guide each piece of hair through the brush. So you'll see me do that quite a bit. I'm really holding the piece of hair from start to finish in the brush just to make sure that it doesn't get tangled. Alright, so now for this next section, I'm going to clip off a little bit more. It doesn't have to be perfect or precise. You just really want to break your hair down into 4 sections, and that is the ultimate goal. You just want to make sure that you're going on top of and below each section of hair, really using your wrist to rotate the brush and get an even blow dry, and most importantly, pull it off the scalp. You want your hair to have a lot of body and volume, and you don't want to run this dryer brush through your hair like a normal hairbrush. You want to lift it and really sculpt the base of the hair to get the look that you want. So now for the crown of the hair, you're going to grab a thickening mousse. Any mousse will do. This is from Amazon and I absolutely adore it. I'm going to take a little bit of this and work it through the crown of my head. So this is where I want a lot of the volume to be, and this is to me what makes the biggest difference in hair and just how your hair looks and how your hair lasts throughout the next few days, because you want to extend this blow dry as long as you can. So take a little bit of thickening mousse, work it through the crown, and you want to just make sure that it is evenly distributed before starting to blow dry. Once you've worked that through thoroughly, you're going to grab a teasing comb or just a comb with a skinny end and use this to section off your hair. I line it up with the peaks of my brows to start to build the crown section, and I'm going to clip that off using one of my gator clips. And the sections don't have to be perfect by any means. They just kind of want to make sense from when you're looking at it directly on, like face on. So if the back is not totally aligned at the crown, it doesn't matter because that hair gets covered anyways. Now I'm going to take my dryer brush and I'm going to run it through my hair, flipping it away from my face, and again you can see that I'm really guiding the hair, rotating the brush, and making sure that it does not get tangled. You want to lift up and off the scalp, and for the crown and the back of the head you want to just go straight up to build the volume. Alright, now we're going to unclip the front bang area, and I kind of have a funny hairline, so it takes me a second to find exactly where my middle part is. If you struggle like I do, just push it straight back, give it a little shake, and it kind of naturally falls where it needs to be. And now I'm just going to run the brush through, and this is our last and final section. You can see that there are a couple pieces of hair that really frame my face, and they are just naturally a little bit more curly in texture and a little bit more frizzy. So although this brush is really amazing, it's really big and it's really hard for me to isolate those pieces as much as I need to. So I end up going over those areas with a small flat iron. You don't have to, it's optional, but to me it just kind of makes it, a complete look. And now I switch the setting on the brush to cool, and it's really important to run cool air through your hair once you're done styling it. Cool air decreases frizz, increases shine, and seals the cuticle so that your style lasts all day. Now several hours have passed. I went to go run some errands, but I just wanted to show you guys how I tame the front. I grab my flat iron. The flat iron I've been using is the Bioionic flat iron. I will link it down below as well. and I just grab those front pieces and kind of run the flat iron through to soothe out that frizz and make it blend in with the rest of my hair. And then I tame my baby hairs with some Tresemme hairspray. All right, you guys, that concludes my at-home blowout video using the Revlon dryer brush. I hope that this was easy to follow. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below, and I will catch up with you guys next time. Bye.